In this video, I'm going to talk about the secrets to working step 7. Are you new in recovery and are you looking to understand the 12 steps? Doing step work as part of a balanced recovery program can be a daunting process, but it really doesn't need to be. I'm Tim Westbrook. I'm the founder and CEO of Camelback Recovery in Arizona, and I'm here to break it down for you so that you can get a jump start on your recovery from your addiction. These are my top 3 secrets to understanding step 7. First off, what does step 7 say? Humbly ask God to remove our shortcomings. My first secret to understanding step 7 is humility. In step 7, we remove our character defects by practicing our spiritual principles. That means asking God or your higher power. And the way we do that is with constant, regular, everyday humility. Because we now have a working relationship with our higher power, we have to keep working on how we change. It's not enough to simply ask God to remove our shortcomings and then away we go. And that's my second secret. Step 7 is a step that we get to practice. We practice becoming the person we want to become. And in practicing step 7, we start to feel serene. No longer do we fill ourselves up with delusions of becoming rich and famous or for our lives to turn out in the way we one day hoped. We become content with what we have and start to like who we are becoming. We can feel what it's like to have peace in our lives. What an amazing feeling. It is an amazing feeling. So, how do we practice step 7 exactly? That's my third secret. You need to have an open line of communication with the God of your understanding, your higher power. Once you get over the initial hump of getting clean and you start to accumulate clean time, the temptation is to start holding the reins too tightly and forget that you've got to where you are with your recovery with God's grace. So we continue to ask God to remove our shortcomings over and over again. Ask yourself, what does it look like and what does it sound like when you admit that you are wrong in any given situation and ask God to remove your shortcomings? Your prayer game needs to be strong, and I'll address how we need to set up boundaries that keep us safe in my next video, how to work step 7. But the spiritual humility, the spiritual principle of humility that we need to apply lies in the dialogue with your higher power. How regularly you are chatting to God, how open you are to being proven wrong, or doing the next right thing, or keeping your side of the street clean. And to be clear, the humility I'm talking about is really just accepting life on life's terms. Accepting life the way it is. You don't want it to be different. It is what it is. Acceptance is the answer. This can be difficult for some to realize that life isn't always going to go your way just because you're now clean and sober. But this kind of humility isn't the same as the humbling process of step 1, where you admit that your addiction brought you to your knees either. It's a daily humility of right sizing your ego, your problems, and your reactions to things. Step 7 is when you've gotten some distance from the chaos of your active addiction. You no longer feed off the chaos and the drama you created in your active addiction. Now you are more at peace. And this is partly because you are becoming more humble. And so really, this humility allows you to engage with your humanity. You may not be the rock star at the party anymore, but you got through another day clean and sober. And that feels rock and roll enough. Practicing step 7 actually makes you more compassionate and considerate of other people. So stay humble, hand it over, repeat. If you want some more tips on how you can practically work a step 7 and what that will look like in real life for you, then be sure to watch my next video, How to Work Step 7. I'm Tim Westbrook. I hope that our paths cross again in my next video.
If you found this video to be of value, be sure to like it, subscribe to our channel if you want to see more videos, leave a comment if you have a question, if you've got something to say. Camelback Recovery provides treatment services for people struggling with mental health, mental illness, addiction, alcoholism. So if you or someone you know is struggling, be sure to reach out to us. You can go to our website, camelbackrecovery.com, or our information is in the comment section below. And we provide everything from detox, inpatient, outpatient treatment, sober living, recovery coaching, sober companion services. So either we'll be able to help you or we'll be able to refer you to people or treatment centers that might be a better fit. So I will see you in the next video.